Imagine, if you will, a day like any other. The sun is shining and there's laughter in the air. The Johnson family is out in their backyard, the smell of barbecue wafting through the air. Little Billy Johnson, a sprightly 8-year-old with a mop of curly hair, is chasing after his dog, Sparky, his squeals of delight echoing through the neighborhood. It's a scene of pure, unadulterated joy, a perfect family moment frozen in time. But remember, dear listeners, things are seldom as they seem. This tableau of familial bliss is but a memory, a precious snapshot from a time before the world of the Johnsons was plunged into darkness and despair. Now, cast your minds back to a year ago. It was a day much like the one we just described, but with a sinister twist. Billy, ever the adventurous spirit, had darted out onto the road to retrieve his ball, unaware of the speeding car hurtling towards him. The screech of tires, a sickening thud, and then silence. Billy was gone, ripped away from his family in the blink of an eye. The Johnsons, once a beacon of joy and unity, were shattered. Their light had been snuffed out, replaced by a darkness so profound it threatened to consume them. But amid the grief, a glimmer of hope emerged. A whisper of an old legend, a tale of a devil who could bring back the dead. Desperate and bereft, the Johnsons decided to venture into the depths of hell, to bargain with the devil himself for their son's life. Through the fiery pits and sulfurous fumes, the Johnsons trudged, their determination unwavering. They faced unspeakable horrors, their love for their son their only shield against the torment. Finally, they stood before the devil, his crimson eyes gleaming with malicious delight. The devil, intrigued by their audacity, proposed a deal. He would return Billy to the land of the living, but at a terrible cost. The Johnsons would have to forfeit their lives in exchange. The choice was agonizing, but their love for Billy was all-encompassing. They agreed, signing their doom in a contract of fire and brimstone. Back on Earth, Billy woke up. His eyes fluttered open and he found himself in his bed as if he'd just awoken from a deep sleep. His parents and sister were nowhere to be found. He was alone but alive. Meanwhile, the Johnsons, now trapped in the fiery depths of hell, realized the devil's trick. They'd saved their son, yes, but at the cost of their eternity. They were doomed to remain in hell, their lives sacrificed for their sons. Such was the devil's cunning, his cruel game of trade. And so the tale ends, dear listeners. A tale of love, sacrifice, and the cruel machinations of the devil. A family doomed to eternal torment, a child spared but left alone. A chilling reminder that even in the face of profound grief, one must tread carefully, for the devil is always waiting, ready to play his wicked games.